A very good afternoon, guys, and welcome to Gatwick Airport, the south terminal here. And today I'm going to be giving you a guide of how to get from Malaga Airport, Gibraltar's second airport, down to Gibraltar. And this should be an interesting video because already they've changed our terminal. Normally if you're flying easyjet you fly from the north, but today we're flying from the south. And the second thing is we're delayed an hour. So yeah, stay tuned and let's see how or if we're going to get back to Gibraltar this evening.
So here we are, guys, we're through departures now, waiting for our gate to be called, and all of a sudden we board the plane. We're on the plane for 2 hours on the ground at Gatwick. Absolute hell.
Chance for this come. I'll put on the paper tomorrow.
That's your choice, sir. That's your choice.
I found out the reason why they keep you on the plane and not let you stay in the terminal is because if they board you they don't have to pay you out compensation. So that's why they make everyone sit on the plane for two hours. So anyway, I couldn't get any pictures of France as it was very, very cloudy, but here we are arriving into Spain, and where we're told we're in plane 15 out of 15 to land, so that was another half an hour.
So guys, this is real life travelling. We have a blah blah car waiting for us. We're about 20 minutes late. We're trying to make it through passport control, and this is my first time going through passport control from mainland England. So let's see.
Then we hit the post-Brexit border controls. Now this is the very first time I'm flying from mainland UK into the EU. And wow, look at these queues they've put us with the Moroccans. 1.5 hours, guys, but we're finally through. This is the original way. This was the original way we were getting from Malaga, the airport, down to Gibraltar. Well, as close as, but unfortunately she couldn't wait for me. And well, that's life, innit? Anyway, we got the last bus. So this bus was an absolute touch. It was over an hour late and I was really stressing out, and I was actually starting to look for hotels at the Malaga Airport, which I didn't want to do. I just wanted to get back to Gibraltar. I didn't want the trip to end like that, but here we are arriving in Marbella.
So there we are, guys. After a mad dash, we got the last bus. We missed our first blah blah car. And just by luck, this bus going to Linea was late. I was going to show you the ticket office, but they were already shut. And watch the ATM at the airport, because they charged me 25 quid for 20 euros. Work that one out. But for now, we're going to make our way down to Linea and on to Gibraltar. What a fucking day. We were on that plane for 5 hours, got an hour and a half. Queue at the border control. It took 6.5 hours, the same time it takes to get from London to New York. Imagine that.
Anyway, let's continue on and let's talk about the bus journey. So this bus journey cost 14 euros, which I think was actually a pretty good deal. Stopped at 3 stops: Marbella, Estepona, then Linea. And Linea is the stop you need to get off for Gibraltar. But as you can see here, we're going through Puerto Banús and San Pedro and the towns along the Costa del Sol. So now we arrive at Estepona, which is a sense of relief, because you know when you're at Estepona you've only got 45 minutes to Linea and the Gibraltar border. It's a shame as well, this is a very jazzy sign, but I wanted to film while it was still light. And if the plane wasn't delayed I would have been able to film this journey for you guys in the light, and I think it would look nice. So you know, my camera doesn't pick up the darkness very well. But now we're getting close to Gibraltar. We're just passing San Roque and we're entering Linea, and see the iconic rock in the background there. Going past the beachfront here in Linea, and it's nice to see a familiar place, to be honest, as we get off the bus at Linea bus station. And well, it's not the cleanest bus station in the world, is it? A little reminder of what Linea is really like. Well, it's not very clean, but he's getting there. I think there's a new mayor and he's trying to sort things out, but as I say, not a political channel. But yeah, here we are. 11:30 it is here at Linea. and I'm tired now.
So here we are, guys, we made it back to Linea. It's 11:30 at night and we're about to take the 2-minute walk from here, the bus station, to the border. So we've left the mainland UK, we transited through Spain just to go back to the UK again. Let's do this.
So here we are approaching the border, and it's quite a sense of relief after a long day seeing this border. It's another stamp out, and also another reason this journey isn't a great idea if you are on a British passport, is you take up half a page in your passport with 2 stamps. Whereas if you fly to Gibraltar from the UK, there is no stamp, there's not even a real hard passport control. So here we are crossing into Gibraltar, the iconic phone box there in the background. So as we go up Winston Churchill Avenue and we approach the runway, we can spot the moon at its closest position to Earth.
Travelling is an amazing hobby, absolutely fantastic. It really opens the doors, it opens your mind, and you get to do different things, and it's fantastic. But when it goes wrong, the stress that it causes, you have to be a certain type of person to be able to overcome that stress, to find another solution. And you know, every time something goes wrong like this when you travel, I just feel like, wow, I overcame it. And you know, I feel quite proud. And standing here in Gibraltar in John Mackintosh Square, just a couple of minutes from my house, I made it. Okay, I'm 12 hours late, but yeah, I feel a sense of achievement. I'm definitely looking forward to my bed now. But let's talk about the trip. Would I ever do that again? The answer is absolutely never. If you've got a British passport, why the hell would you transit through an EU country and put yourself through all that? Through what I put myself today, just for the sake of saving £60. I will never do that again. I love Malaga Airport, and I love using Malaga Airport for going to other destinations within the EU. For that, it's perfect. But just to go from the UK to Gibraltar on a British passport, never again. It may be a different story if you've got a European ID or European passport. You'll get through that queue much quicker and you won't have the hassle. But yeah, for me, if you've got, unless you're hiring a car or you've booked an expensive shuttle down to Gibraltar, just fly straight to Gibraltar. I've made this mistake, so you don't have to. But from me, here in the centre of Gibraltar, I'm going to bid you all a good night. I need my bed.